All right, let's jump right in. Today we're looking at two massive, and I mean massive disruptions that are happening as we speak. One is totally physical. It's about machines that are literally changing the world all around us. And the other, it's all about money and rebuilding the whole idea of what it is and how we use it. This is going to be good, so let's get into it.
I mean, what a way to kick things off, right? This quote from entrepreneur Peter Diamandis just kind of hits you. Think about it. All that science fiction stuff so many of us grew up with, flying cars, robots that look just like us, well, guess what? It's not fiction anymore. It's here. It's happening right now.
All right, so let's tackle that first one, the physical world, and how it's being completely remade by some seriously intelligent machines. So Diamandis calls out two big ones. First, you've got eVTOLs. Yeah, that's the fancy term for the flying cars we've all been dreaming about. Pretty cool. But the second one, this is where it gets really, really interesting. Humanoid robots. I'm talking about machines built to look like us, to move like us, and to work in a world that we built. So you gotta ask, right? Why? With all the amazing tech we have, why make them look like us? Why not just some hyper-efficient box on wheels, or a simple robotic arm? Why go through all the trouble of making it human-shaped? Well, the answer is kind of brilliant in its simplicity. Just look around you. Everything, doorknobs, stairs, the tools in your garage, the pedals in your car, our entire world was built for us, for a creature that walks on two legs and has 5-fingered hands. So if you're going to build a robot to help out or even take over some jobs, doesn't it make the most sense to just build it to fit the world we already have? But look, this isn't just about the hardware. It's not just about better gears or stronger metal. The real game changer, the engine driving this whole thing, is artificial intelligence, AI. That's what gives these machines a brain. It's what allows them to learn, adapt, and actually understand how to navigate our crazy, complicated world. And you know what's really going to make your head spin? The price. Get this, Elon Musk's goal is to sell the Tesla Optimus robot for under 20 grand, under $20,000. You could probably lease one for a few $100 a month. Seriously, think about that. For the price of a car payment, you could have a personal humanoid helper that gets smarter and more capable every single day. Wow. And don't think this is some niche tech for the super rich. No way. The projection is for more than 1 billion of these robots by the year 2040. 1 billion with a B. That's not just a new gadget. That's a fundamental shift in the very fabric of our society. Period. Okay, so that's the physical revolution, totally being upended. Now we're going to switch gears completely. Let's talk about that second disruption. This one's a little less visible. You can't see it walking down the street, but trust me, it's just as big of a deal. We're talking about our financial system. So the source material we're looking at here really lays out a case for why people are losing faith in the old school banking system. It starts with the 2008 crash, right? Then it points to the trillions of our tax dollars used to bail them out. And now, you see these allegations that some of the biggest banks have been caught laundering insane amounts of money for criminal operations. Yeah, and the source doesn't pull any punches. It puts it pretty bluntly, framing this as a pattern, a cycle that's just about to repeat. So what do the big banks say about crypto? Well, the source breaks down their main arguments, and you've probably heard them before. They say, it isn't safe. It's what criminals and money launderers use. It's not a real investment. And the big one? It should be illegal for you, the regular person, to even have the choice. But then, the source hits back with this pretty shocking counterpoint. It points out that while the banks are pointing fingers at crypto for helping criminals, a leaked document apparently shows an institution like HSBC moving almost $900 million for the Sinaloa drug cartel. The argument here is, a classic case of hypocrisy. Okay, so after laying out this whole critique of the old system, the source naturally pivots to what it believes is the answer. And that answer is a full-blown financial revolution built on cryptocurrency. So, why are the big banks so against all this, according to the source? It claims it has nothing to do with safety or criminals. The real reason they're scared is, it all comes down to one word: control. The source argues that with cryptocurrency, the bank's ability to control your money just starts to disappear. And it takes that one logical step further. If they can't control your money, they can't control you. This is framed as nothing less than a fundamental fight for financial freedom. So what does this new system look like? It's called decentralized financing, or DeFi for short. And really, it's a pretty simple idea. It's a financial system built on crypto that can operate without any central gatekeepers. No banks, no traditional institutions in the middle. And the vision here is, well, it's huge. It's about creating a totally new kind of banking, one that's fair, open and available to literally every single person on Earth. A system that's truly of the people, by the people, and for the people. So, there you have it. Two huge, world-changing transformations happening at the exact same time. One you can see and touch in the physical world. The other is remaking the world of money. So, how do we even begin to process this? How do we wrap our heads around this new normal?
You know, Peter Diamandis has this perfect analogy for it. Think back a bit. Do you remember the very first time you saw someone walking down the street just talking, seemingly to nobody? And then you noticed that little blinking blue light in their ear, that Bluetooth headset. It looks so weird, didn't it?
And that's the pattern for how we accept this stuff. It's a super simple two-step process. Step 1, it looks really, really weird. Step 2, all of a sudden, it's completely normal. Diamandis points to the same thing happening with those little 6-wheel delivery robots in Santa Monica. At first, everyone was stopping to take pictures. Now, it's just get out of my way. And that's really the heart of it all. Whether it's a delivery bot rolling down the sidewalk or a brand new kind of bank that lives entirely in your pocket, they might seem like they're from completely different worlds, but they're not. They're both part of the exact same huge wave of technological change, and it's all arriving a lot faster than we think. Which leaves us with one last big question to chew on. Our physical world is being populated by intelligent machines. Our financial world is being challenged and rebuilt from the ground up. Everything is changing. The only real question left is, are we ready for it?